quiet on the set. I know we're a little bit oil, but we got a couple more segments we got to get through. Alright, y'all see what it is. We got the man in the middle. You feel what I'm saying? Billboards all over the place. You feel me? Know what I mean? Yeah. You heard what was your name? Tekashi DJ. If you ain't got one of them, you ain't doing nothing. You heard?
You gotta do the introduction though. You gotta remember when you come back on the scene, you gotta do the intro.
Welcome back to Hood Affairs.
No, you still gotta, you have to announce the names of everybody. You gotta bring the introduction back.
Baltimore.
Yeah, what's the, alright, everybody in here, we need
Four champs.
Should be 4-1, what is it? Everybody from 4-1 Hood Affairs, raise your hand.
No, I'm going here right now.
Shit.
I've been saying it the whole time.
Baltimore Hood Affairs, that'll be more.
Alright, that's what it is.
I've been saying it the whole episode.
Alright, so load it up like that next time.
So you Baltimore Hood Affairs in one.
Check it, make sure it ain't nothing.
It ain't
Because that's a
Baltimore.
problem.
Baltimore Hood Affairs.
Alright.
Hold up, man.
Baltimore Hood Affairs. Folks,
Alright, there y'all go. Baltimore Hood Affairs. Baltimore _Hood_Affairs.
Alright.
Learn how to spell.
Alright. You ready, Dave?
Ain't no sunshine. I'm focused.
Just smoke with you, baby.
Hey, what the bunch at? What's going on there? Hey, what up?
Alright. You ready, yo? Remember the introduction, yo. Read the introduction, yo.
Alright, welcome back to Baltimore Hood Affairs. I am Tilmus Flame, and to my left, I got my partner in crime.
Mike Mott.
Yeah, and in the middle, y'all see who this is. The legend.
I call him Undeniable Chad.
Undeniable Chad, that's like his moniker now, you feel what I'm saying? But yeah, a lot of what you see going on every week is this guy trying to keep everybody focused. I don't know how he do it, but you know, he puts a battery in my back very often. Sometimes he texts, he don't even know what I'm going through, and it's just like, stay strong, bro. And I'm like, whoa, all the time in the world, you. So yeah, that's why he's here. He's a Focus brother. This is Chad Focus, Chad Arrington. For those of y'all familiar with him.
What's good, baby?
Yeah.
For y'all that don't know though, especially for this hometown for Baltimore City, this is his hometown, this is his birthplace. So for y'all that's not familiar, please do yourself a favor and get familiar, because it's not a movement like it in the country.
In the world.
Able to say that
Country, world.
he's from here,
It's global.
you should be proud of that. You should be proud.
All right. So what you been up to? What's going on?
You know what? We've just been we've been taking a little retreat just to get back recharged, man, to get started for the new year.
You've been taking a retreat, but I've been saying Flames Focus. I've been saying Wooski.
Yeah.
Focus Music Group is
Oh my God.
on my head, on my bed.
Well,
I
you know
try.
what? And the thing about it is, man, like I said, I got my aunt. She live right around McAlbury, man. This home, man. I feel good to be back around.
Yeah.
What it is that when you got a movement, you got to take it around the entire country. You got to expand it. And for me, I've been one of the only artists, of Brandon, New Jersey, New York, Texas, California, Montana, any of these other areas you're trying to expand.
Yeah.
We just got back from Vegas, man. So for me, Flames, man, we just been out here working, bro, trying to take it across and up and down, man, the United States, bro, across the country, across the border.
We was introduced, and y'all ain't seen last week's episode. We was introduced to a song called, I think, California. Something about California.
Okay.
Your family member made this song. People don't know that's your family. I don't know if I should keep y'all separate because it's hella forces. We don't want people to know that it's all one person.
All one united, right? No, you know what's crazy? Everybody in the family kind of musically talented.
Yeah.
That's the one thing I know a lot of us got, man.
It's definitely your bloodline, that's for damn sure.
Right, and so that's one of the parts of the game that should come natural to you. You should be able to step into that booth, you'll handle your business. And like you seen me, man, we've been traveling trying to figure out the other part, man. The other 90% is that marketing, that expansion, that exposure to your brand. And having all these great records, man, from Baltimore, right? I look at everybody. We all been using the same guys called Love the Culture.
Yeah.
You gotta see me do the rollout for Big Homie.
Yeah.
And this is what happened, man. We had the Big Homie rollout. It's not even. It's not a marketing. intelligence thing to do to go into letting your record release while everybody else releasing their records.
Yeah.
So if I'm sitting on the one look from Letter Culture, that could be the one that changes the entire, I'm gonna need that entire like platform.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need nobody to be releasing nothing. So I've been over here just politically correct,
Yeah.
making sure that I go ahead and release the projects correctly because this stuff of art. This was war zone.
Yeah.
So like I said, I've been out here working. My guys been out here moving, having a good time.
Yeah.
I've been figuring out the perfect time when to drop.
Yeah.
Hey, we're gonna drop a bomb on them.
See,
Most definitely. And it's in the talking bomb, so I hope that y'all got some survival kits.
Yeah.
I know I've been telling y'all this bomb is coming for like 10 years, but it's coming. I'm telling you it's coming.
You know what? When at least expected, man. That's why
Yeah.
the beautiful part of what we're doing is that every day I get to look at them streaming numbers. I get to look at them radio plays and everything continue to move. You know, shout out to 95.5. They've been keeping dance with me in rotation for the last 2 years straight. So regardless of what anybody can talk about, you know, I got the number one record for Baltimore all the time. And just continue to build what it is. You know, we working right now though, man. Like I said, we got the merchandising, as you guys see, we bringing that back out.
As you can see.
We trying to figure
And
out.
y'all know they $30, and y'all know before he leave here, I'ma have the hookup. So y'all gonna have to, we get right,
Well, even from that joint, we talking about financial literacy, right?
Yeah.
All right, we got merchandise, man. So we do the clothes, we do the outfits, we do the CDs hand in hand.
Yeah.
If we selling stuff, we create the royalties, man. We reinvest that back into the business. So, you know, shout out, like I said, to Mr. Kennedy, that was the first segment you guys seen.
Yeah.
They like, all right, I gotta invest my money, but how do I make the money?
Yeah.
Right? So you gotta go ahead and create the profit, man. So we doing our return on our investment. We buying and we reselling.
And for those of y'all that don't know nothing about Hood Punishers, if you have an idea, you can come in, we can make you this stuff.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So it ain't no excuses at all, because all you gotta do is reach out. You got DMs, you see the people on the show. If y'all know Chad, y'all know he'll leave him alone, holler at me. But anyway, on Chad, let's get to this Focus Music Group, because I got one of your artists, man, you know what I mean, with us, you know what I mean? Been dragging his nuts from the East Coast to the West Coast, you know what I mean? He trying to get global like you gotta take one of them jets. But my man, none other than Mike's right-hand man, Mr. Drag Nation Booster. Come on, Booster.
Oh, my blessing, man. Oh, my God.
Yeah, they know what's going on. They
Hey,
know
what's up,
going
baby?
on.
What's
Yeah,
up,
yeah,
man?
yeah,
As usual, it's always a pleasure, little bro.
Mr. Drag
But for
himself.
y'all that don't know, you only gonna get this here. You only gonna get this here. And it's our pleasure to be able to be the first to have both of y'all on set at the same time. We're talking about two different musical backgrounds, two different musical understandings, but two musical geniuses that if y'all just allow the process to work, y'all about to see what they do with it. And trust me, this guy got the blueprint for y'all. He's not, we not playing about it. We're not talking about it no more. It's not a game. The proof is in the numbers, y'all. Ms. Skinner just told y'all, men lie, women lie. The numbers don't. So at the end of the day, like, we gonna pay attention to what the numbers say, or you gonna listen to what Joe talking about. So I'm telling you what the numbers say. The guy just said it himself. The #1 record in Baltimore history ever. Nothing has been bigger than what he's done, and half of y'all still ain't heard it. So I'm just trying to figure out, like, is y'all sleep at the wheel, or is this man ghost from power? Because I don't know if I'm looking at James St. Patrick in the flesh, or is everybody else really just literally sleeping? So, what you think it is?
We've been working, man. Like I said, I seen a formula that was about taking the Baltimore sound worldwide. Like I always tell Wooski, man, make a hit. And so a hit record is anything you play 10 seconds or less, man, in front of any audience, any place, anywhere, and they gotta rock with it. And that's a job, man. It's an interesting job. Like I said, I love being where we're from. You know, we had to take it to another place.
Yeah.
Shout out to all the guys that's doing anything locally, man. We got, you know, the Scolas, the Mooses, the Peso Mafias, you know, a bunch of them guys, man, the Izzies. And I like everybody, but like I said, man, me and Woosie came out of here the same place, man. You know, 33rd, shout out to the family, everybody around the corner. And then I created the sound also with this other family, but, you know, Troy's, man. And so it's been a family initiative from day one.
Yeah.
We close knit, and, you know, everybody do their part, we'll be okay. You know, the world right now is more about social media and about viral moments.
Exactly.
So what I did, man, is that I started to create the records, and I started to go inside, you know, inside my car and listen to the records. And I would make these little 15-second Instagram stories. And that was my way to get my creativity out there to the world.
Okay.
And so if you're
So
an artist,
right,
man,
take towards it.
yeah, you're an artist, you somebody doing a promotion, you own your own business, you doing a brand, take 15 to 60 seconds, man, to just express yourself, send it out to your audience, you're gonna be good. So
Right.
you already see, man, like I said, Dancing Me dope, man, we got some dope rap records, man. Woosie come with the aggression, man, he did some dope freestyles. He see exactly how the industry is from up close and up front, like,
He got that first look.
Yeah.
And you can turn my man out. He's I've been told him he was a star. He's been knowing he was a star, but now when you get the rest of the world tell you like, oh shit, who's this nigga? You got to worry about him too.
yeah, but
That's now he knows for real.
once you leave your comfort zone, though, man.
Yeah,
so
that's
like,
and that was it. I've been trying to get them all to do it for years. So it's sometimes it just take you to see it, man. You gotta see it sometimes to believe it. And they saw it. They saw me taking them trips years ago, like bro, and then you showed. I didn't have the benefit of social media during some of my fun days, but the stuff is of legend. At the same token, though, now with the accessibility to the world through social media, the world can see it. So you see Chad here, you see Chad there. God damn, what this nigga do? And now now the aspiration grow. Now the curiosity grow. Well, what is this that they doing? I've been talking to artists across the city, and 40% of them know you, 60% of them heard of you, and then the other 40 just blind. But like that 40 that know of you, you know what I mean? But they really wanna, like that, like shit, Cause I've been seeing them, and they been, so I like, okay, they starting to catch on. But I'm mad that it took as long as it did, but better late than never.
So just imagine how you think they treat me in the streets right
Oh
now.
man. So like I had a kid in here just last week, same situation. Ben Buckman Wooski, Ben Hen Wooski, you know what I'm saying? Took it as an honor, a pleasure to meet Wooski in the flesh.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? They doing the same exact thing at the same exact time, but because he know that what he sold you 8 years, I know about you 8 years ago. You know what I'm saying? When he at first really got into the hip hop scene, at least, trying to spread through the local thing. And he had been heard about Wooski and was happy as I don't know what the hell happened. You feel what I'm saying? I'm like, damn. I've already, like I said, since day one, I knew he was it.
Yeah.
I've been telling him he was it. So now it's like to see the rest of the world. And it was the same way with Kill, it was the same way with Muda. I've been there. You know what I'm saying? I just waited for the rest of the world to figure it out. You feel what I'm saying? And once they did, to me, it was like a proud moment. Because I'm like, I told you.
That's the new wave, man. Because of social media, we got a chance to kind of initiate that content. That's what I'm telling them. Like, if he creating a dope visual or he doing a freestyle, he don't gotta let it go unnoticed. It don't just gotta be to his own little audience.
Right.
Like we can pray for it to go viral, or he can learn, like I said, a skill set, man. So he can learn how to market.
Yeah.
And that's the new part of the game, man. Making the music is the fun part. He done mastered that craft. Now
Yeah.
it's time to move on to the next part of the game.
Right.
And that's being able to market and promote yourself to the audience, to your target audience.
Basically, monetize.
You feel what I'm saying? So look, for me, man, it's not about everybody, like I said, knowing about us or knowing what's going on. The work speaks for itself for me. You understand what I'm saying? It's like, it's not for everybody to know who you're sleeping with. So we just in a different time and place. Like I said, I grew up on McElderry. It's not for anybody to know exactly which house I lived on. I knew where I grew up at.
Flat out.
I know how to get right back.
Yeah.
So, the other part about it is, like I said, they got Billboard, they got charts, they got things that are black and white. So for us, man, it's more about going and getting the results. Like you said, men, a lot of women, a lot of numbers done. Them screenshots ain't Photoshop. Them houses, they was real, them cars was real, all them females was real. Yeah, all them concerts was real.
Yeah.
All them tickets sold was real.
Yeah.
All them sold out concerts was real.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so if you look at
It definitely was real.
And
I was
fun
a part
too.
of it. It was real. Real fun.
But no, and we had fun, right?
And I worked my ass off
Yeah,
too.
I hear
How many
that.
subway stations I put up posters, and how many barber shops I was in, the CDs, hand to hand, man.
He seen the game, but what I wanted him to see was like, all right, look, it's gonna be nothing to something. Like, ain't nobody paying us no mind, so we gotta do the promo and we gotta do the radio.
Yeah.
What nobody gonna understand is that we're gonna do every part of the game. Like, you got a promoter, cool, we got the promoter, artist, investor, bodyguard, merchman, whatever. From whatever you told me, we had to take on. Yeah, and so Wooski seen the game is this, man. You gotta be able to cover your ass, like I say, at all levels. And then you gotta have your insurance on deck. You gotta have your lawyer on deck. You just learn so many parts of the game, and it's like 50 steps. For you to master those 50 steps every time you make a move, man, is really important for you. But like I said, man, we here, man. We trying to throw amazing concerts, man. We trying to throw festivals. That's a big bread. We trying to take over radio.
Yeah,
We try to continue to use social media, get our point across.
yeah,
And so, you know, it's nothing that you can stop when you master those skills.
no.
Yeah, man.
So and that's the whole thing, so it's just trusting the process, people. Like you said, $10,000 would it take to master the craft, that's any craft.
Mm-hmm.
And that's just to become a lower level master, that ain't talking, you know, that infinite capability, that's just when you just starting to brush up on that, I think I really got this. Yeah, $10,000, so you talking about $10,000 for your merchant, $10,000 for the investment piece, $10,000 for the financial literacy, $10,000 on figuring out how to stream properly. Because a lot of y'all is putting y'all stuff out there and basically giving it away for free because you even don't own your beat. Or or you got samples that's not clear, or you record on these YouTube beats that you can't monetize because you don't have no rights to the song. So if you cover a lot of these steps, you can get some of these same results. But at the end of the day, it's a team effort. It's a team effort. Wu-Tang was a team effort.
Yeah.
Rockefeller,
Was a
team
team.
effort.
Motherfuckers was armies.
Well, you know, the one part I told him too, Mike, is like, look, man, financially, even when you're going at it, bro, it's a hard thing too, because you come to the end of the year, you gotta pay your bills, you gotta pay your taxes. So when I say any time about like you taking your retreat, you taking your refocus or your reframe time, you gotta do that because you gotta put that thing in perspective. You gotta always be keeping up with your books. You gotta always rest your mind a little bit. You gotta get your mental health together. And that's the part of the game they don't talk about. That's why so many people burn out.
Yeah.
So you
Or
gotta
drug out.
Yeah, man, you gotta figure out what your books look like, what's going on. And if you're trying to really come in this game and do it the right way, you got to save up and be able to invest into your own concert, like you said, to do your flyers and to be on your own show and do your own part and perform the songs you want to.
Right.
You got to go ahead and put that in. So that work might start from January to June. So if you're seeing people that release their projects, I might release my project in July to gear up for the August concert and everything that's going on.
Okay.
So it's more about position. It's more about strategy right now. It's not about, you know,
Just putting it out there.
if you can oversaturate the market if you want to. Like I said, he know and I know. It's a bunch of dudes that got, over 100 songs, 200 songs.
Yeah.
Don't nobody care.
10 mixtapes out.
Well, if you got 10 views and it's just sitting on the platform, it's collecting dust. It was wasting everybody's time.
Yeah.
How much did it cost you to create that record? How much time did you spend putting into the record, the mixing, the mastering, uploading it? If you think you worth, $15 an hour and it took you 20 hours and you never made that in sales, then that's a dud.
That's a done. That's a
Right.
flop.
So it's not about that. It's just about people learning how to go ahead and prioritize their time.
Yeah.
So we're gonna start releasing the records and gearing up based on how the market talk. And right now it's cold. It's a little bit different. Ladies ain't coming out like they used to,
Okay.
right? So when the clubs gear up, we're looking at a CIAA. Shout out to Baltimore getting the CIAA.
That's gonna be huge. I hope y'all ready for that.
So stuff like that, man, we need that, man. Baltimore needs some different looks. You're gonna see a lot of things shifting out here, bro, in the next 2 years. You know they're gonna be bringing the security everywhere. The government about to get involved, so you know everybody can stop cutting up. It's going down.
Yeah, definitely. And I just hope that y'all ready for this change. Because
Yeah.
I mean, it ain't about how many bodies you got no more, bro. It's about how many followers you got. It's about clout in this
That's
world.
crazy.
So you either gonna be a consumer of content or you're gonna be a creator of the content. That's the two realms in which we have.
There's only two options.
It's only two options. I prefer to create this content. And I hope y'all consume it. With that said, Brother Wooski,
Yes, sir.
it's always a pleasure to see you, Jordan.
You know it. I'm a real
If
good person.
don't nobody else, you always supported me, same way I've always supported you. And I've always appreciated the love from day one, because it's always been genuine. Always been genuine. There are people who I don't even want to keep talking about the people who don't know, because at this point, like, if you don't know, it's because you choose not to know.
Facts.
Because they in your face. I'm a behind the scenes type of nigga. This is rare for me. But they in your face. You can't not see these things. So like, why not get with them?
And I've been in their face for a long time.
Long time.
Like all in your face.
No rat in his blood, no and
Nothing.
it's quality.
Stand tall.
Music, he ain't lied to y'all in a bunch of bars. Like, come on.
Nothing. I really went to Cali. I really drove those foreign cars.
You
That
really did
I that Rolls,
You can
that was really and all that.
He can
This
bounce.
man is the one that took me there. You know what I mean? I really
Now
was
you
on
know.
that plane.
Now you
my
know it
feet
wasn't
up.
a game. Now you know it wasn't a game.
I did that.
And that's and this is all it's about. Like, you know, he could have continued on doing what he was doing. He made sure to make his people a part of that because he knew what that could do for him. And y'all, as y'all can see, he ain't let up since. And he's got 2 major projects coming y'all way that's gonna blow y'all mind.
Yes, God.
What else could we say to the people? Let's say the kid that's sitting behind his computer screen, he got a bunch of material, he's actually pretty damn good. What's the first thing you would tell? He don't have no team, he actually haven't even let nobody else hear his music yet, but he know he got it.
Well, you know what's crazy? When because you got the internet and you can go to Google and ask them all the questions you want to ask them.
Truly.
I would take a more approach of what you got to correctly do to put your work out there. But of course, it's like I said, taking care of publishing.
Okay.
BMI.
Step one.
ASCAP. I like
ASCAP
that.
and BMI
Sound
is
exchange.
the first step. that
Sound
you should do.
exchange.
Sound exchange. Everything that's dealing
Step
with
one.
publishing and getting all the rights to your music. That's what you need to do first in hand.
Copyright.gov, mediabase.net. Like it's the things that I tell these guys that I take seriously from the back to here. And after that, man, like I said, put together your budget so you can think about your goals. So if you got a $4,000 budget, then you got a $4,000 goal. That's cool right there.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? But at least have your, you know what I'm saying, your goals and your metrics and everything that you have solidified and understand what you're going to shoot for.
And be honest with yourself.
Yeah, man.
And
That's
the
what it's
like,
about. If
you
a guy's spending $1 million
lie to
on
yourself.
something, they want to make $1 million back.
At least.
You understand what I'm saying?
Preferably $1 million too.
And so I think that's the most encouraging part. It's about people being more realistic, man.
Yeah. And that's you know what? That's another major part because you know, a lot of times we'll fake it till we make it. And as long as we got at least 2 people to validate the cause that we pushing, like we'll keep pushing it, even though in our hearts and our minds we know like that White Panther shit on mine. You feel what I'm saying? And so it's about, for me, the thing that I see the most, surrounding yourself with the right people, man. It's the 5 people you spend the most time around. I've said that in other episodes. You can judge your level of success and where you will be in 5 years by the 5 people you spend the most time around. What are their goals? What is it that they want out of life? How are they moving towards achieving those goals? And are they just talking about it, or are they actually taking steps towards it? Are they really tuning their ears to hear anything that's going to help it happen faster? And that's the difference in where you're going and where you ain't going.
And you don't have to fabricate to make it, for real, man. You can
You'll
really
get
be
where
who
you
you are. You feel me? And really just work hard, for real. As long as you work hard and make sure you dedicated and you got good intentions, man, you can do
It's
whatever.
all pay off.
It's gonna pay off.
But I know for a fact that you have a marketing strategy outside of this world. It's unheard of. I know that a partnership with you for any artist with some real talent could be the changing point in a lot of careers right now. But with that being said, from where you are now, what do you have now to get back to the game as far as what you've learned, your expertise?
They got a dope platform, man. It's called, like I said, it's called United Masters.
Okay.
I shout out to all the homies, man. Steve Stout built a dope platform where he basically take me from an A to Z standpoint as an independent artist.
Okay.
The new game is now to build your own fan base. Once you got a fan base, you need to build an agent, you need a manager. But if without no fan base, there's no nothing, right? It's no audience. So, you know, what I do for real, like this different, man, is that I cut out all the development mishaps that the artist is going to make. It's going to cost you $100 grand, and you're going to drop out the race.
Okay.
All right, my job was to not suggest what artists should do, was to go get all the results they were looking for and hand them off to them.
Okay.
All right, for the most part, they get frustrated because somebody tell them to do something. Most people give them insight and somebody that actually walk those walks.
Exactly.
You understand what I'm saying, bro? So I've done that. I call it a master class.
Okay.
Shout out to everybody that's been following. I call it Focus You, aka the master class. Well, I'm basically going to take people through these little step by steps. I use something called Adventures Music. I use something like I told Lucy called United Masters. So I learned how to do BMI, I learned how to do media base, I learned how to do copyright.
Okay.
You know, I learned how to do the lyric websites.
Okay.
You know, I learned how to hook up with some producers, directors, get certain things done the right way. I learned how to get on the radio. I learned how to do my own campaigns, online streaming, Spotify, Tidal, Apple Music. You feel what I'm saying? So after distribution is execution.
Right.
That's what we at, man.
And at this point, I hope that y'all see like where we headed towards. So where can these people get up and focus you? Where can they find you? Where can they get the insight into the gift that you are, because it's exactly what they saying they
Well,
want.
look, last year, man, we did like 10,000 hats. Anybody got the hat in their closet, you go in the back of the hat, you gonna see the website. I was out here leaving blueprints, little bad signals for them. This year we gonna
Breadcrumbs.
Yeah.
People leaving y'all breadcrumbs.
You come there, you check out the articles, you see the curriculum, see what we offer, see what we doing. You see the past projects, the future projects we working on. But like I told you, we'll see what we're doing is we're gearing up for a festival. I'll be part of the Can Fest coming up at the end of the year. I'll bring out my guys, we're gonna perform for an entire hour.
Okay.
So that's gonna be my chance to do my own kind of show. We have a live band and DJ. I got the DJ pools. So
Okay.
make sure you guys follow us, man. Share Focus on Instagram. Also on the web. Keep rocking. What you got from Wilson?
Man, Undiscovered Gift, Underfocus Music Entertainment is coming soon. Drag Mode coming soon. You know what's going on. Drag_Wooski on Instagram.
What's up with that movie y'all working on?
Hey man, I got it's called Breaking Focus, man. I'm out here working on like a documentary about basically what's been happening, how the whole industry went.
Okay.
Showing people the behind the scenes, man, what goes on when you trying to get this stuff done. From the concerts to the people pulling your set, cutting your set, like promoters, life, investors, program directors, like all the stuff you want to see. And like I tell my man Tim, it's this shit political.
Yeah.
It's about who want to play the politics, who don't want to get tired of playing no games.
Yeah.
So it's about relentless battle at all times. This shit is worse than the streets. It's its own politics with no rules.
Put no rules.
Yeah.
No agenda, no codes, no.
The reason why. So we over here, man, having a good time. I think it's a dope experience for people to see like what really goes into trying to become a top tier artist. If you spend that type of bread, you know you're gonna get that type of exposure, especially so you can recoup on the investment.
Definitely.
All right. So it's fame versus power, and you know, stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
Oh.
That's what it is, and I appreciate you, bro, for coming through.
So,
It's always a pleasure every time we get a chance to chat with us.
It's the Baltimore that I feel.
I hope that y'all know, like, we locked, so, you know, it's a whole lot more coming. You can look forward to these camps this summer, these basketball camps, AC3.
Definitely basketball camps.
Baltimore City's on.
Definitely basketball games.
The AC3 League is on the way, Kill Car Basketball League on the way.
On the way.
Catch me running the one in one of those
yo,
games.
hooping. I see you, baby.
We all talk about coming out of retirement.
Let's hoop tonight then. What's up?
A lot of hospital visits over there.
Yeah, I
Yeah, I can't do it, man.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, that was definitely a hell of an
I'm
episode.
just thinking about that.
I hope that the people realize though, like, a lot of your favorite events, a lot of the things that you've been coming out to over the last 2 years been sponsored by yours truly. And
Focus.
without you even realizing it. So
You ain't even
this
need the
is
tickets.
the movement, not to knock nothing else that's going on, because the thing that brought me to this guy, the thing I love about him the most is he want this for everybody. He want this for all of us. He want this for every movement to move together as Baltimore. And let's give the world Baltimore. And this is why this has been my favorite guest thus far, because of the simple fact that I know how much he can benefit every one of the other guests I've had on my show. I know how much he wants to benefit every other guest I've had on my show. And I know what he's trying to do for our city, your city, my city. And it ain't Shoe City, it's Baltimore City, y'all. So
Yeah,
if y'all see it,
man.
then y'all can believe it. So I believe it.
Yeah.
Undeniable Chad, y'all.
Undeniable Chad,
It's
y'all.
Baltimore for the feds.
Stay focused.
That's right.
Nobody love me. I can tell you love me. They put me out the streets ugly. Put me out the streets ugly. They wonder why a nigga cruddy. Wonder why a nigga cruddy. Nobody love me. Nobody love me. I can tell you love me.
Alright, so you need to make one of them. If you make one of them, that's we out of here. A little of my best life.
That's all we need.
Oh,
That's
man.
all we need.
What? Give a smile on top of the
I need
Living my best life. I got Jay Fetty. We got some videos. I think
Some shit get high, post up to the hall, back in my style. Some shit get style, on the back side. My niggas is on, my niggas fly, please don't lie. When shit get high, post up to the hall, back in my style. Some shit get style. spot. They want my spot.
They gon' bang it.
Gang on top. My nigga is home. Bang the spot. Where she get high. Push up with the ball. We got it on stop. Some shit to stop.
Everything cuz.
My nigga is home. My nigga is
Like